that babies are the best thing ever, but thing is to birth them, why? They're like so many without parents and there's so much love to give. They stop saying like, no, I want you to get caught when there's nothing to be caught about. It's you who needs to get caught. The person's saying that they want you to have your own baby so you get caught. Well, anyway, yeah. So I loved hanging out with babies. Plus, I was still a baby, technically. I was such a mature baby and strong and thoughtful that I put the thought into it. Grandpa wants me to kill people who show up as social workers if it's suspicious. And Grandpa talks to social workers all the time, and he keeps telling them not to come by, that it's going to get dealt with. So, yeah. And, I just made myself forget that Angry Cops isn't a little baby. And then they were all baffled by my brain scan and didn't impregnate me again. They're illegal anyway, the people that do that. Owen's parents didn't want to do that. No. They don't have time for Coral, they have time for me every once in a while. Coral kind of, sort of, but why lead her on? They're not going to live very long. They're pretty fucking sore and stuff too, and we all have cancer as far as I'm concerned, right? So like we're all dying slowly anyway. But the first baby, the only baby of my own, was because I was so fucking low and it's blood loss low. Blood loss low is like from here down, and then you die. The further down the pain goes, and you'll know it's a weird pain. It's kind of unexplainable. But I'm so fucking low. So I think of like how mean it is to be alive. You know, we don't want Canada just to dissipate, in America just to dissipate. We like the people and our people, and we stand for the right, and we're strong and we're driven, and we're having a hard time relaxing and getting comfortable. It's making shit awkward. But also, like, your mom fucking dies for you to be born, and she'll never get it back. So I'm low, and I'm feeling how low, because somebody just kind of sort of raped me so that I could get all these tumors removed and cysts and all this shit. But the baby, they swore wouldn't have cancer. Kind of a bullshit lie, don't you think? Like, complete crap. Why would you lie? Why are you lying? And I'm thinking really low. I didn't go disoriented. I'm actually fucking thinking my entire life at this serve and protect level. Men are often really retarded. They just think it's all about having babies. No, it's the last resort, dude. It's the last thing you want to do. They always have a employment standard. Everyone does. People that are below standard are exactly who we take care of, right? The higher up intelligent people take care of lower than standard people. And it's just kind of, they thought they were gonna fucking win the fight of murdering Owen right outside his mom and dad's place. And I got him, I wrote albums about it, and they said I was 19, I was fucking 27. And they never showed my shit, and then it leaked. And it was just kind of funny how they treat me, and they think they're gonna make it. Well, like, Machine Gun Kelly is like my twin brother. He was my cousin, and he always used to come over and joke. Oh, I'm gonna go wander the neighborhood and see who loves me out there. And he go back home to his mom and dad. He just looks like a white me. I just look like a brown him. Well, I look black when you get a real good photo, but yeah. Love, 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 and love. It needs to be understood. You don't have to get it to understand. Like, Canadians kill Canadians all the time. Though the police informing them that it's okay a lot of the time too, and they still block. But if it's petty, oh, you're fucking gross and you're sending all these heat waves of wrongful, stressful hormones through us. Just fucked. Mom wouldn't buy me a PlayStation. I'm gonna murder her. Man, that's not even like, that's not even what it's about. YouTube is like becoming basic. Unless it's like the content within it, it's not basic, then it's not basic, but. Yeah. I don't know. I love video games too, but it's no reason to murder your mom. You gotta find a better way to say it, because then the paparazzi gets in there after you murder your mom because she's butt fucking you and not buying you what she got the money for. She's just supposed to pick it up and didn't buy it or something. And it's just this long line of reasons. Don't make it such a shitty title. Because then the paparazzi gets a hold of it, and that's just creepy all over the fucking internet. I was raised by the fucking senior sergeant. But still, I get scared because the nurses were so hungry for so long. I found them captured when I was 16. And I kind of started fixing the problem. But I fixed the fucking problem. Then I was scared they were going to go moody and jump me. Because killing is the worst crime according to a lot of punks and shit. Well, anyway, Aaron was thinking of me and I could tell. And then it led to a nightmare because he's such a horror flick guy. I think he's thinking of me. I think he's thinking of me. He was like a half hour ago. I believe in that much of psychic knowledge, I suppose. It's kind of common sense too. I've made a lot of sense about myself that I'm not going to die puking, and also that I do embrace different body shapes, sizes, weights, fitness levels, whatever. I was driven really hard and turned out to be really hot because I needed to smoke, and I saved all the smokes in my pocket and never smoked them for like, it kept happening. I kept blacking out and waking up at home with a whole bunch of smokes that were fondled by me. You could tell like the fingerprint on them was from me. I'd hold them and just put them in my pocket instead of smoking them. And so I started smoking it young. Because I should have been doing it like 2 years before the doctor got my husband to tell me to start smoking. I didn't grasp onto it. And I kept having to run, and I'd go home from my husband's place to run out here in the fresh air to clear out my lungs from bronchial tubes. And I just turned out to be a hottie who, if I get sick, I'm very fucking sick. Like I was at Machine Gun Kelly's and I was puking in a bucket. Like, as of recent. I'd love to hang out again, though. But yeah. I was just sitting there puking in a bucket, like bad. Puking in a bucket so bad. And see, I think there's something stuck in my lip. Right there, though. Not the piercing right next to it. I said that like fucking 5 years ago, too. But totally, yeah. Mm-hmm. All in there. Whatever. Could be a cyst too, just a tiny little cyst. I haven't poked with needles. But I didn't get any disease from it, other than like a rapid cell division, I guess. I got a mucky dividing cell issue. It's cysts. But like the top of my pelvic bone where it starts turning into the vag, there's all like bumps of cysts in there before I had Coral. I did not want to have a fucking baby. I'm so sorry that if you find that you're suffering Mommy can't even fix it. So fucking sorry.